Hello Leo, it is Lisa, and here is your February 10th to 16th, 2025 general reading. This is just a general reading. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, all my contact information is in the description box. Okay, so let's see what the overall message for you this week is. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be a lot of things in a general reading. It can be relocating, changing homes, renovating your homes, changing the energy within your home, bringing in positive energy, doing a cleansing so you have positive energy in your home. And it can also be renovating yourself, your body. Your body is your home. And so it can be doing work, becoming the best version of yourself, and really renovating your body, as well as, you know, body, mind, and spirit. So doing the work that you need to do that. And it could be a bit of all of that as well. So what is the challenge this week, Leo? The challenge is moving forward and, you know, actually doing it. It's interesting because a few signs have had this. It's kind of like perseverance, moving forward. There's this kind of push-pull energy where it's kind of like, I'm going to do it. I'm motivated to do it. But then it's a challenge to actually do it, right? So the thing about the Wheel of Fortune is when you move forward in any direction with anything, that you're moving towards your destiny and everything coming together. So you move forward. So say if you want your career to move forward, but you're like, nothing's happening with that and I'm getting frustrated. So I'll focus on what I can control and I'll focus on my well-being and I'll start to move forward with that. And so when you do that, then everything starts to move forward, right? So, but you're just having a challenge doing any of it and moving forward. So really, I just really feel like it's a planetary thing, an energy that's in the air that you just need to kind of work through. So let's see what you need to focus on in order to move through this energy, to do what you need to do. The Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is about a process of going from one way of being to another. So heartache or certain things have to happen in order for really amazing things to happen. And it feels almost like you're in this phase of going through this where it's either just starting, so something has a, you know, is not working out, or it's not working out the way you think it should work out, where really it's working out the way that you know is supposed to happen. So you're having a hard time moving forward. So whatever this is, this, you know, heartache or this thing that is not kind of working out the way you wanted it to work out, you have to just keep moving forward. Go through the process. And what happens is you get to the end of this card and you look back and you're so grateful that those things worked out the way they did, because you wouldn't be in the situation that's amazing. You wouldn't be the person you are. You might not, if it's about relocating, it could be like, oh God, you know, I rent and my landlord's selling, so now I got to go and find a new place. And then you end up looking into it, you start moving forward and you find this amazing place, or you might even relocate to another town and it's like the best thing that ever happened. You end up meeting the love of your life or finding a job that's amazing or people around you. So you just don't know where it's leading. Everything happens for a reason. And this is kind of like, you will be so grateful for those things happening. And even if it's like, oh, health, you know, you get to a place where you either just feel really horrible or you get some information and it's like, you know what, you need to make some changes. And so then you're like, oh God, I can't believe I'm pre-diabetic. And then you start to make the changes because you're forced to make the changes. And then you get to this place where you're so happy and healthy and you look back and go, wow, you know what? I'm glad that that shook me up. I'm glad that I had to make changes because look at my life now, right? And when you're in that place, everything moves forward in your life. So it feels very much like whatever this lands for you, whether it's relocating home, making some changes in your home. So say if it's like your roof leaks and you're like, okay, now I got to renovate my house, and you make some changes in your house and it changes the whole energy in your house, which then makes other things move forward. It's kind of like you look at it as one layer and really there's multiple layers to this, okay? So then what you don't see coming is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about being balanced. So this, whatever this is, when you move forward with it, it puts you in balance. You focus on balance. And when you're in balance, things flow into your life, right? So you become like a magnet to the law of attraction and things start to flow. And this is all about being balanced, body, mind, and spirit. right? So, and when you're that way, it's about being that way. But then when things start to really move forward and success starts to come in, you have to remember balance. You have to remember your well-being, your mental health, that you have to stay grounded and focused and not think you're all that in a bag of chips. Because if you do, then things will start to fall apart again. So you need to stay balanced. Balance is really, it kind of is the goal and the superpower in making changes and success and having success. So I really do feel for a lot of you, it is about you yourself making changes physically, mentally, attitude-wise. And when you do, everything starts to move forward. You really kind of start addressing things, and then it makes you this law of attraction, like this magnet to the law of attraction, and everything starts to flow in. So very interesting, Leo. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like and share my videos, that really helps. If you enjoyed my video, if you could subscribe, that would be amazing. Have a fabulous week, and I will talk to you soon.
Worry works. 90% of the things you worry about never happen.